Hello again folks, what about you? I'm just down off the Harbour area of Belfast, the Duncrew. You see behind me there is Cave Hill, and those buildings are actually film studios. And then spin you around that way, that takes you out Belfast Lock. So I'm going to head into the city centre. I think I'll head over Sandy Row, Botanic direction. Of no set route, but we'll see where we go, and you're very welcome for the journey. Okay, we'll make our way out past the lorries. That one there says LT, so I'm going to make a stab in the dark. That's Lithuanian. And then we'll have a couple of locals behind it. So we're heading towards Dargan Road. It's all industrial units. Down to the left is the, not this left, but up at the lights is the road to the harbour, the ferries. But there's so much, so many units about here, factories, different manufacturing places, warehouses, DHL there. So we're coming on, this is Edgewater Road, and we're going to go on the Dargan Road. Horses going for a wee trip somewhere. So those buildings on the right, that's the film studios. I did extras one year. It was for a Netflix thing, sci-fi series, but you had to wear a full face helmet covering things, so it could have been anyone. But it was a handy wee number. And that's I think that's meant to be a seahorse or a dragon. Whatever that is. Up ahead, sorry, on the left, we're gonna go down past the Portside Inn and head that direction. That's the wee bar restaurant there, the Portside Inn. I've been in it once in my life. And we're on Duncrew Road. One of my first jobs in, what year was that? 93, 94. It was in a warehouse down here over the summer, in between university terms, and I absolutely hated it. But I was a know-nothing wee 19-year-old, 20-year-old, so. But yeah, you have to start learning somehow when you get into the world of work. And I'm a 50-something, know nothing. So we'll go on, this is Duncrew Street. All quiet this evening. Always remember in the job though, there's an animal feeds place across the way, the other side of the motorway, and the stench was horrendous. Couldn't get it out of my nose, it was just stinking. Swing round here past the fire station. Whitla fire station. And that's the Seatons of Sailortown, the new bar. There's always been a bar there, but it's been renamed and refurbished. And it looks well. And the American bar. The Docker Club, I think I asked that before, is it actually open? I don't know. I presume so. I don't think there's much life about the place. We're on Corporation Street. We'll go through the lights this time. Sometimes we'll nip down that direction past the AC Hotel. We'll go onto the underpass, the M3 above us. You know what, we'll go around this way. A few bars straight ahead, Lux and Common Market. Cathedral Quarter's just in behind. St Anne's Cathedral's just over to the right here. Okay, on the left hand. This is Dunbar Link coming past the Ramada. All the student buildings over to the right. The accommodation for University of Ulster, which we will shortly drive past. Quite impressive at night, the building, I have to say. And we're on York Street, the Duke of York Street. It's the Academy restaurant on the corner. It's impressive looking. We're on Donegal Street, just coming past St Anne's Cathedral on the left. So if you go down into the left, you'll go into the Cathedral Quarter. I'm not going into it tonight. Straight ahead is the Northern Wig Barn Restaurant. That's the Assembly buildings, I think, on the right hand side, which a fine old building. Again, it's left. We're coming on to Bridge Street. Blinkers for a traditional Belfast cafe. That's the spot. There's not too many of the old style ones left. We're going to go left on the high street. Straight ahead there is Joy's Entry. Poor Joy. It's actually named after Henry Joy McCracken. And there's Birch at the back of the Merchant Hotel. The Albert Clock straight ahead. We're on Victoria Street. I'm going to spin round to the right. Custom House Square looks class at night. Class in the daytime, but with the lights on it, they're beautiful. Past the big fish. We're on Donegal Quay heading towards Oxford Street. That building on the right, it's now a tattoo parlour. It's one of the old, it's a Malachy school. There's some history behind it. And the waterfront building over to the left, hidden behind glass office blocks. We'll turn on to May Street. Past St George's Market. And as soon as you cross over, you're into the 20 zone, so it's easy to get hit with a ticket on that one. And the back of City Hall is lit up red tonight. This is Donegal Square South, beside 10 Square and the Doffer, the old Doffer. Another job I had in the 90s in Danske Bank, just before the big robbery. The robbery that we all know who did it. Some dough. That hotel on the left is one of the migrant hotels now. Not allowed for the public. Great for the economy. We're on Hard Street currently. Frankie Hard. And we'll swing left. Bringing us past the Europa. Robinsons. The sounds of the city seeping in. There's the Opera House as well, another fine building. Russell Kane, if you're interested. There's a few formals. It's this time of the year for school formal, so all that's happening in the Europa. We're on Great Victoria Street. BBC building. Fake news. The Sandy Row into the right. So we'll go down Botanic, and then I think we'll come back on ourselves and hit Sandy Row. This is Bruce Street, Steve Bruce. We're on the Dion Dublin Road. That's enough football references. This used to be considered quite a nice part of Belfast. Coming here, there was pips in the elbow rooms and the buildings were all nice. It's not really great anymore for various reasons. Same for Botanic, which is, to put it politely, a bit of a shithole in places. We're speeding up my hoop here, so or doll, sorry, Mount Doll. This Shaftesbury Square, we're going to go on the Botanic, past the Istanbul Market. I think that's a church for the deaf under the right. And we'll make an effort to get to church this Sunday. Full beam on kit. Past the Empire, love the Empire on the left there. Town Square on the right. Loads of eateries around here, like from all over the world. And then your Bristol Chippy and your Subway. But pretty run down, like, isn't it? It's not great. Same again for the hotel there. 2 hotels actually, which are now not allowed for the public. Move over. This is on the wrong side of the road here. Chill. Go left and swing round the back onto the Lisburn Road. Another fantastic, well-established place, Villa Italia. That's the Queen's building there, beautiful. The good, the bad and the ugly. We're on the Fitzwilliam Street. We're going to head on to the Lisburn Road. See that big old she is? Oh. Double whammy, we flash the hazards behind. That's where Bob Kratzich used to be there. Now knocked down. So that's the Lisburn Road. And we'll take a left turn then, we'll be heading into Sandy Row. Again, look for graffiti everywhere. Just nonsense graffiti. The Rangers Club there on the left, and the Royal on the right. A church meeting going on in there, like a shop. And we're on a rolling way. And that is where the Boyne Bridge was, which would have taken you onto the Grosvenor Road. And it is no more, obviously. That's the new station over there. And Weaver's Court, because obviously it was a mill. Right into the formation of one of the biggest clubs in the world, Linfield. Weaver's the winners. And the Europa poking out ahead. And we'll finish here, I think. King Billy's on the wall beside us. Thanks to anyone who's taken the time to watch this. Always appreciated. Until the next one, God bless.